Hey everybody, it's Uncle Scott. Welcome back to the QwerkyReax channel. First things first, I chopped all my videos, so if you don't want to hear my spiel here at the beginning, use that scroll bar, slide right into the music. I am super excited today, guys. Super excited. I love it when I get new music from artists that I really enjoy listening to, and that's what we're doing today. I do have to say, it is freaking crazy that this video has been up for like, I think 10 hours now, or maybe a little bit more since when I'm reacting to it, and it only has like, I think 6,000 views total. Like, it's insane. Yeah, it was uploaded 9 hours ago and it only has 6,000 views. What is happening? It amazes me that people don't know this artist the way that we know this artist. We have to get more people to see who she is. Also, I saw on Instagram, or maybe it was TikTok, it must have been TikTok, that she's in TikTok jail or something like that. So she hasn't been able to promote her music. Uh, Guys, you know from the thumbnail who I'm talking about. We're talking about Chinchilla. I don't know how it's possible that anyone would want to stifle this woman's talent. Like, she's incredible. Everyone needs to hear her. What are we doing here? Um, I can't wait to listen to this. I did want to say before I started, I am still having massive trouble with, the powers that be at YT. Um they are I keep like getting right on the verge of losing my account. And then did the TV just turn on? What just happened? Bro, this place is haunted. I'm the only one here. There, there's no remotes even near where. Bro, haunted. I'll be right back. I don't even know what to say. Like, when I tell you the remote control for that TV is behind, see there's the red thing there, and then there's the blue dot, and then right next to that there's like a mid speaker, like a front speaker, and right behind that speaker is the remote control for that TV. I don't watch TV down here, like, ever. There's an upstairs to where I'm at, and I usually watch stuff up there because that's close to everything, like bathrooms and food and drink and all that stuff. Um, this is kind of like a place. There's a You can't see it, but there's a pool table over there and a shuffleboard table. So like it's kind of like a rec room. Like if we want to come down here and watch movies and or watch sports and you know play video games or pool or something like that, that's when we turn it on. But I'm moving right now. I haven't had time to do any of that. So we haven't even I haven't touched that TV in that TV's probably hasn't been on in months. Months. And then it just suddenly goes on like haunted. Haunted. Um it also, now that I realize it, it turned off my second monitor. What's happening right now? So I get that they're both Samsung TVs. So I have a Samsung TV behind me, and then I have a Samsung TV to my right. Sorry, that glitched a little bit. To my right, which is a bigger monitor for me to watch the music videos that I do with you guys. This is probably too much. Thank God I chapter my videos. You guys don't want to hear about any of this. That scared me. I don't know how that happened. What's great, the good news is that I caught the logo over my eye, because if that had just come on talking the way that it did, I would have jumped through my skin. So thankfully my peripheral was like, wait, did that just turn on? Um but there's also not a remote for my TV that I use for these videos. I actually use the manual button underneath the TV to turn it on. I don't even think I have the remote for this TV anymore. This is okay. Anyway, what I was saying is I'm still struggling with the powers that be in terms of how the channel is going and everything else. Uh, I don't know what else to do about it. I'm trying to keep the channel alive and not have the strikes take me down. Um, I still have 2 with the third one pending that I'm trying to avoid, and I'm fighting, like really fighting, like an actual legal battle over the second one now. So this is all been a little crazy, but the music will definitely take me out of it like it always does, which is why we do this in the first place, right? So let's get to it, guys. Like I said, I am super stoked to hear new music from Chinchilla. She, as I said, was saying that she was excited to share it on TikTok, but then was like bummed that she got put in jail there. See, a lot of us have problems with social media. But I'm glad it's out. This is a lyric video, so probably not a true music video, but I'm excited to see what she does with it. It's new music from Chinchilla, guys. It's called Avoidance. Let's get into this. I'm stoked. You're stoked. Just press play. Here we go.
You sent me a message, just leave me alone. Now I'm shaking head to toe. I'd rather the silence, I don't wanna know. I know it's delusional, but I don't have the strength to let you go. It's not that I don't love you, in fact it's the opposite. I get anxious when you call. I'm so scared to message you in case you're with some lucky bitch, so I leave it all.
Wait, can we just say, I have a lot of things to say about this. First of all, I really have been amazed by her songwriting. It's very, like, you know, well-known concepts, you know, about love and romance and everything else, but I listen to 1 out of 5 all the time, and she just writes about love and longing so well that you can't help but identify with it. But I also love that she gives us that little flavor of, like, you know, Good Girl Gone in there, that little maybe you with some bitch kind of thing, like, because that's how I would be, like, yeah, she's probably with some asshole, like, you know what I mean? She's doing that same thing, and I love that about her. That was a very Letterkenny moment for me. If you know, you know. Also, let's talk about, I get that this is a lyric video and they're doing the lyrics at the bottom and everything else, but like, she posed for this. That's not a picture. I'm sure you guys are picking up she's moving a little bit when it goes to the shadows and everything else. So I wonder if she's going to come alive at one point, or switch positions. That would be kind of cool. But I'm digging the aesthetic, which I always do with her. She's so creative. But also, listen to her voice. I said this after 1 out of 5, and I'll say it again. She gives Adele vibes, and she has the belting power. She has the songwriting power, and yet people aren't listening to her. They don't know who she is. And it boggles my mind. There's still 2.5 minutes left. We got to get back into this. I already love this song, and we haven't even gotten to, like, you know, the climax of it.
You want closure, I avoid it, and it must be so annoying. I know I just can't imagine that you're gone. I'd rather avoidance than live in the know. I'm not trying to long it out. I hold on to items and hold on to hope, 'cause I can't bear to live without. As long as I don't contact you, then I don't pull you down. It's not that I don't love you, in fact it's the opposite. I get so anxious when you call. I'm so scared to message you in case you're with some lucky bitch, so I leave it all. closure. I avoid it, and it must be so annoying. I just can't imagine that you're gone. And I'm not trying to make it harder. I just never dealt with so much love.
Like, let's just also point out that she's using that part where she's really flexing her vocal muscle there. She's using that as part of the chorus. That, like, stretch that she does, that kind of, like, crying belt that she's doing. It's not a full belt, but you know what I mean. That's part of the chorus. She's returning to that. And one of the things I really love about Chinchilla is the way that you feel the emotion when she sings. She's like, those high parts are her belts. They feel like her, like, pleading with the world to make it better, or to make, in this case, pleading with the person to, like, just tell me where we're at, bro. Like, she's got all this anxiety and she's dealing with all of this. Is it real? Is it not real? I don't even know. Like, I don't want to bother you because you could be out with some other girl. Like, okay, if you are, how about just letting me know up front instead of leaving me in this world of does he or doesn't he? It's kind of the same. It's basically the same premise as 1 out of 5, where she's like, you only respond to me 1 out of 5 times. Who are these? We ride at dawn against these guys that are doing this to Chinchilla, yo, because she's the queen. I don't get it. I mean, sure, everyone's different in relationships, but even if you're different in relationships, you can still be respectful. I mean, I don't know how to feel about it. Should I be mad at them because of what they're doing to her? Or should I be like, yeah, but would I have this music? You know what I mean? Like, selfishly, I want to be like, we get to enjoy this. But she's not enjoying it. This is painful for her. So scrap that. She'll make music about happy things and it'll still be dope. I say we ride at dawn. These guys are ridiculous. How are you going to treat Chinchilla like that, man? I don't like it. All right, we got like a minute left. I kind of don't want it to end either. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't know what to do with it all, 'cause no one else will ever be enough to let you go. And it must be so annoying. I just can't imagine that you're gone.
Wait, hold on. I know I just cut her off in the middle of a thing, but I'm backing that up anyway. Are you hearing the backup singers coming in to harmonize at that exact moment to add weight to this, to the, you know, this is the crescendo climax of the song? Like, that's really dope. It sounds really, really good. I'm going to rewind it for you guys. Also, the fact that she's not blinking while these lights are going off in her eyes like that is kind of crazy. Lastly, I'd also love it if right at the end, she still held the pose, didn't move, but just her eyes looked at the camera. That'd be dope. Yeah, now you're with some lucky bitch. This is, her songwriting is getting stronger and stronger too. It was never weak, but like, I shouldn't say it's getting stronger. It's staying at this level of like, it pulls you in. And she's not doing, you know, when we listen to Ren, we hear him do all these complicated references and everything else, which is great and brilliant. She's doing a different thing where she's basically just talking to us and telling us about what's happening, but doing it in a way where she's talking to the person that is doing it to her, and we can all relate to it. It's really well done. I really dig this song. I'm probably going to listen to this like 30 more times today. I do have to drive back to New York to pick up a whole bunch of stuff, so this will be on repeat for the drive as I listen to it more for sure. But let's pay attention to what's about to happen with the choral part. You'll see what I'm saying when the backup comes in.
And now you're with some lucky bitch, so I leave it all. You want closure, I avoid it, and it must be so annoying. It must be so annoying. I know. I just can't imagine that you're gone.
Wow. It's really good. It's really good. I also think what I'm realizing now, the way they did this film production part of it, or the way they shot this, is they did the zoom in and zoom out thing. Uh, they probably only did that like one or two times as they were shooting for something else, and then they just cycled it. I think they cycled that. I didn't catch the sequence of the lighting flashes, but it seems like that's what it was. It seems like it was cycled, or recycled even. This was really cool, guys. If you didn't like this, I don't know what to say. I love this song. I'm gonna listen to this again right away. We really have to get more people to know who Chinchilla is, because she's exceptionally talented and skilled, and with her writing and the way she puts the songs together. Just, this is also one of the first times I think I've heard her do the, like, again, it was that kind of like crying out thing without it. She does it three times throughout the song, and usually she only does it as like a climax kind of thing. So I really, really enjoyed this. Uh, I can't believe this place is haunted. That really freaked me out. Hope you enjoyed it though. Hope you're having a great week. Hope all's going well with all of you. I hope the channel gets to stick around. I do have to ask you, please subscribe to the channel, because that is the only way I can convince them that I belong here. So it really does help me out. I appreciate you. And tell me what you think of Chinchilla's song in the comments. Like, what else can we do to get people to see who she is? Because she's fantastic. Um, like I said, I hope you're having a great week. If you're not, let's turn it around together, guys. Don't wait for life to be easy to be happy. This place really might be haunted.